and then we're talking about music, and then just waiting.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Good evening and welcome to Tuesday Night Tours. From now on, it is the place to be if you want to hear local, undiscovered talent.
Yes, that's right. We've got all the best from the northwest of England. We're your hosts for this evening. I'm Brian Ferson.
And I'm Tom Salmon. Let's get the show started. Hello to our studio audience and our viewers at home. For our very first episode of TNT, we have a great lineup for you this evening with brilliant performances from Southern Edge and Nat Dempsey. I know we're all excited for the show, so I won't keep you waiting any longer. With our first performance of the night, put your hands together for Southern Edge.
Look at this technicolor circus. Fly with your heart, not your mind. You're in the picture, you're out of focus. But can I ever call you mine? Throw it up into the air. Saw you falling, I was there. See you standing, I see you fly. When you hit the ground, it's me who cry. Look at this technicolor circus. Lie with your heart, not your mind. Focus. But can I ever call you mine? I'm the juggler, I'm the clown. It's me who wears this thorny crown. It's me who suffers all our sins. It's me who takes you under my wing. Got this technicolor circus. Lie with your heart, not your mind. You're in the picture, you're out of focus. But can I ever call you mine? Lie with your heart, not your mind. You're in the picture, you're out of focus. But can I ever call you mine?
Thank you.
Southern Edge, thank you very much for joining us this evening on TNT. What a great performance, and what a fantastic venue to be playing in as well.
Amazing.
Lovely, yeah.
Fantastic space.
Did you enjoy it, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
great,
Yeah. Really good, yeah.
Good, so you guys are a band from Cumbria. You're called Southern Edge. Is that a clue to where you're based in the county then?
We're all based around Kendal, and that is the southern edge of the Lake District. So, yeah, you're right. Southern Edge, that's where it came from.
Brilliant. And the track that you played for us is called Juggler, right?
Juggler.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So tell us about that track. Where did that come from?
Well, that was actually a track that Mike wrote himself. He's got his own solo stuff, and it was one that he wasn't going to use. He'd kind of cast it off, and he sent it over to me, and I had a look at it. I was like, oh, no, actually, we can use this. So we kind of, I restructured it a bit the way I do things, and then sort of put it back to everyone. Paul added his bass bit, and then Dave added a bit of drums and that, and it just became a whole new thing. And we were like, yeah, okay, this is good.
So that track wasn't meant to see the light of day.
It wasn't, no. I wrote it about the trials and tribulations of life, juggling life, because the modern life is just crazy at the minute. And I said, no, it's too dark. I don't want to do that. I can't do that. So I said, Harry had heard it, and he said, no, send it to me, because I can do something with that. And so we made it into something else.
Well, you heard the audience speaking to Brandon just a second ago, saying about how upbeat your music is, and you have quite a strange shaped instrument that I've not really seen before. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I kind of play lots of folky instruments, mandolin. That particular instrument is a mandola for juggler, and it's just instead of 6 strings, it's got 8 strings, so 4 sets of pairs, and the sound of it just pops out. The riffs and the tuning of it just lend itself to this kind of stuff that we're doing, and it just works.
So you're obviously a band that gets the crowd going when you're performing. Can you think about a gig that you've had? Paul, maybe yourself, you can remember a really cool gig that you've had where the audience have just been in the palm of your hand and they've just been vibing off everything that you've been playing.
Oh, absolutely. We played at Stickle Barn in October for the Oktoberfest, and we did one of our songs called Doing Fine. It's a particular favourite of ours. We had the entire place singing it with us. It was absolutely awesome.
Everyone loving it.
Oh, absolutely. They just threw it right back at us. Really joined in. It was a lot of fun.
Nice. And when you start writing songs, is that how you start? Do you start big as a band, or do you start like acoustic? Like, Dave, you're on the drums, so do you start on a big kit, or is it all very stripped back and acoustic?
No, it's very, very stripped back. It's all very acoustic, very, very sort of low key. And then we just build it up layer by layer until we get to what you've heard today, basically, which is good for when you can play gigs, but I can't take a drum kit with me. So I play the cajon, and it works. So really, really good.
Yeah, you can just shove that in the car and...
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that with the kit as well, but it's a bit more work.
A few more trips, backwards and forwards, but it's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Harry, tell me quickly, what have you guys got going on in the future? What can we expect from Southern Edge?
Yeah, so we've got a sort of gig coming up at a festival or something that we're doing. I think it's like Hell's Bells or something like that. I'm not sure. But we've just finished recording our album, so that's on the way sort of sometime in summer. We've got one more single to release before the album comes out, but it's finished, it's produced, everything. It sounds amazing so far. Really looking forward to getting that out there.
And the songs that you're performing for us tonight on TNT, are they both going to be on there?
Yeah, they are both on the album, so it's going to be really great.
And this is a debut album, right?
It is the debut album, yeah.
So naming this album is a tricky one. I can imagine naming an album is hard work. Dave, have you guys had a hard job naming this album or not?
Not really. It was quite easy because we've all gone through the same sort of problems over the years, and we've kind of grown together. And we came up with a phrase of all for one, and it kind of stuck. It's like, yeah, that's a good name for an album. So it stuck. That's what the album's called. So watch this space, guys. Watch this space.
So that's a first here on TNT. We've got the name of Southern Edge's album.
All for one.
Nice. Well, I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you very much for speaking to us this evening. No problem. And we're not going to end it there because we do have more live music for you on TNT. Please put your hands together for a young singer-songwriter called Nat Dempsey.
Walk into the light and tell them your name and watch them squirm at your normality. Picked out of a hat, controlled by the names that dictate your fame or shame. Walk through those doors in the old life you will without wondering what went wrong. to them. You'll do anything to be relevant again. And your life laid out for you, it's just part of their plan. And judge your ability by the palm of your hand. And just to make laughter towards you. Whoa, oh, you. Whoa, oh, you. Whoa. By the palm of your hand, and just to make laughter towards you. Whoa, oh, you. Whoa, oh, you. Whoa, oh, whoa. Cheers.
Wow. There we go. That was Laughter by Matt Dempsey. Let's go and see what our audience think. Hello there. What do you think of the performance?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
And will you be Spotifying all the artists we've had on tonight when you get back home?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. So, are you a fan of local artists here in Cumbria?
Yeah, I mean, local music, I really try to support it because it's a fantastic thing having local artists, local fantastic artists around, so yeah.
And do you try and get out and about at events like this and try and support all these artists who are coming up in Cumbria?
Oh yeah, obviously, like when something's there, I think it's really important to support them, and most of them, like all of them, are really, really good, and it's always a great thing to have some local music.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Finally, we'll come to you, Laquan. So, are you enjoying the night so far?
Yes, I am enjoying the night a lot. Like, it's been great so far. I'm absolutely enjoying it.
That's great. That's great. And what did you think of our two performances?
I thought they were amazing. So much better than I expected. I thought they were brilliant. Both of the acts were absolutely great, and you know, big round of applause to them. They were brilliant.
All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful evening and the rest of the night. Thank you very much. Okay, then. Well, let's catch up with Nat now. He's joining with Tom.
Yeah, thanks for that, Brandon. Nat, thank you for joining me.
Always.
Laughter, what a great track, so catchy.
Cheers.
So how long does a track like Laughter take to write?
Well, Laughter, I had the riff for, sort of the November of, I think it was 2016, 17, can't remember exactly now, but I had that riff for quite a while, and then I got the theme, and then finished the song in January, February, then recorded it and released it for November.
So you had sort of a riff waiting there, ready to be stuck onto like some lyrics. So what is that song about?
So I watched the Black Mirror episode, 15 Million Merits, and it's like a talent show concept, but it's really dystopian. But if you look at it, it's what is happening now. I observed that, so, the minute I finished watching that, I just went up, got the first verse down, in my room and everything, and over the next couple of weeks I was sort of in that mindset, and then I just carried on with the lyrics and the chords, and that came out.
Cool, so a bit of TV for inspiration for your songwriting.
Yeah.
Cool, well, when we were watching you perform Laughter, you do a bit of lead guitar as well as like the rhythm as well. Is that something that you've been doing across all of your songs?
Yeah, it's something I've done a bit more recently. In the actual recorded version, it's a full band arrangement, so there's rhythm guitar and then lead guitar on top. But when you do acoustic, as long as you get the root notes in there at the start, you can do the lead on top without it sounding too thrown together or anything, so yeah.
Well, you said about full band sound there. Mm-hmm. You now have a full band?
Yeah. We're called Riverside. It's for me to play all my original tunes with, a couple of covers as well. that they've chosen, I've chosen, and yeah, we're getting on really well. We're gelling together pretty well, and yeah, we've got hopefully have a few more gigs coming up, and yeah, should be good.
Great, so full set list there, and someone who could do like lead guitar and split lead and rhythm guitar.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's going to be a big sound. Great. Well, you're a young singer-songwriter from West Cumbria, but you've not just been gigging in Cumbria itself.
No,
You've played outside of this county in some pretty cool venues.
Yeah. So the first occasion would be the Allerdale Days in Manchester. It was some business fair day in Albert Square, and Fluid Productions, a stage company, had their own sort of stage tent thing going on, and got people from Soundwave, the music charity, you know, me and a few others to come down and play. So yeah, I played in Manchester, that was great. I got the bus down and everything. And then there's a Cavern Club in Liverpool. But basically what happened was this band came into school and they were pretty good and everything. They played a few songs. It was mainly for the younger kids. And then me and a couple more people I know gave them our SoundCloud links, and he just said, come play support for us at the Cavern Club next week. So, you know, got school off, you know, bunked it off on 2 o'clock, got down Cavern Club, played, got home, awesome gig. It was weird standing on the same stage as Arctic Monkeys, Adele, all these massive names. It's really surreal, it's proper weird.
That must have been an amazing feeling.
Oh man, yeah, definitely.
Great. So you've played outside of the county, you've played in Cumbria. When can local music fans watch you perform next with that band that you've got going now?
May 25th at the Party in the Park, Vulcans Park, Working.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us on TNT tonight, Nat. We've got another song for you coming up. Just tell us the name of that one.
It's called The Rudiments.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Cheers.
All right. Well, it's clear to see that there's lots of Cumbrian talent here in our county, just from the show tonight, but there is so much more happening around Cumbria. And we sent a reporter out to find out all about the great music that's happening in venues in the area.
The Old Fire Station's a popular venue in Carlisle for bands and artists all over Cumbria. We're about to have a chat with Stephen here, who is one of the faces of the Old Fire Station and the key to its success. Hi, Stephen.
Hi, yeah.
So firstly, for those who don't know, what actually is the Old Fire Station?
Well, the Old Fire Station, it's a place for lots of different things. Obviously, we do a lot of music, we do drama, we do a lot of comedy, but we also have exhibitions. And from the start, it was always a place we wanted to just evolve with what people sort of wanted. So it's whatever people want it to be, really.
What kind of acts do you guys bring in here? What do you attract?
A lot of the retrospective stuff's very popular, but we also like to encourage local stuff. We have a lot of local stuff on, giving that a platform, and up and coming music. Comedy's really picked up for us, we've found, which is nice. We still bob and weed with drama because we're not really a theatre.
Yeah.
You know, at first we're thinking, can this prove or disprove that Carlisle needs a theatre? Well, we're not a theatre, but I think we are a very good gigging venue.
Yeah.
You know, so it is mainly like sort of like bands, a lot of indie stuff we get, which is nice. And we're starting to get a few people coming to do like tour warm-ups, which is great for us. Because then you're getting bands that you wouldn't usually get.
What kind of audiences does that bring in?
Our main group is probably between 30 to 70, to be honest with you, which is a bizarrely wide group of people, but that's what we're finding, you know, which was interesting.
Has the popularity changed at all over time?
It just keeps growing, to be honest with you. I mean, we're still in the throes of some people discovering that we're here. And the nice thing is that, you know, when people come, it's like, oh great, and they want to come back.
What do you think about the music culture in Cumbria, and does that have an effect on the venue?
I think it's brilliant. I think it's as good, if not better, than it's ever been.
That's great. Thank you for that, Stephen.
Pleasure.
What an incredible venue this is. Make sure to check out any shows that are on when you're next in Carlisle, here at the Old Fire Station.
From the beat again, feel like it's kinda getting old. Wanna do myself proud and be the talk of the town. He took a fancy to the offspring, and now we'll do the best to off him. We're up front in this community, we got no time for unity. We fight for our families and snatch every scrap. You can't show your face anymore here, my friend, or you'll be buried face down in the rudiments. 'cause a few months down the line you find out that hand's dipped in disgrace. You think it's alright though, you know what's in it for you. A few more quid in your pocket or you got nothing left to do. We're up front in this community, we got no time for unity. We fight for our families and snatch every scrap. You can't show your face anymore here, my friend, or you'll be buried face down in the rudiments. You can't show your face anymore here, my friend, or you'll be buried face down in the rudiments. You can't show your face anymore here, my friend, or you'll be buried face down in the rudiments. You can't show your face anymore here, my friend, or you'll be buried face down in the rudiments. Cheers.
Okay, so now it's time for more music here on TNT. This is Izat Harris. He's originally from Brunei. He's now studying at the University of Cumbria, and here he is performing at our university studios.
2, 3, 4. Hi, my name is Izat Harris. I'm 24 years old. I'm currently studying in the University of Cumbria, studying film and TV. I'm also a musician. All the things we've said, we can't take it back. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to make you sad. My influences, I can't pinpoint one because my influences change over time. But currently I'm very much into Mothers, a rock group from Philadelphia. But when it comes to like all-time influences, I'm into Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys, Robert Smith from The Cure, and Sarah from Tegan and Sara. 'Cause I still love you, even if you loathe me. I still love you. I guess I'm crazy. Having my music played in BBC radio is amazing. A bit overwhelming because usually I'm used to having 5 people listen to my songs, and now like knowing that there's more than 10 people, it's like it's exciting and awesome, and very grateful that people are listening to my stuff. I'll always be here, thriving at your side, 'cause I still love her. I think the music culture in Carlisle is amazing. They've got different varieties. I still love her, even if she don't care. Thank you guys for listening. My name's Izat Harris, and I'm signing out.
Well, what an amazing night it has been. Sadly, we are running out of time. On behalf of myself
and all of the team here from TNT, it's a very good night. Thank you for watching.
Yes, and to play us out for a final time, please put your hands together for Southern Edge.
One, 2, 3, 4.
us locked our heart away. Would you change how you dealt with me back then? Would you tell me that you think this is the end? Come on, get up, don't fall apart. Think of everything you'll leave behind. And maybe search and destroy all the things in my head. Search and destroy, would I be better off there? I'm still trying to find you, but you're still seeing red. Still feeling hope, still feeling dread. Just let it go. Oh, oh, oh. Let it go. Just let it go. Oh, let it go. Day two and I don't think we'll be the same. Day three and we're just playing it over again. I see no happy endings here, but my thoughts are controlled by all my fears. Come on, get up, don't fall apart. Think of everything you'll leave behind. And me, search and destroy all the things in my head. Search and destroy, would I be better off dead? I'm still trying to find you, but you're still seeing red. Still feeling hope, still feeling dread. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Now it's time to take your shoes. Take some steps you will never lose. Walk a mile, but you never move. Do you need? Do I have to prove? Don't leave me alone tonight. Don't leave me alone tonight. Search and destroy all the things in my head. Search and destroy, would I be better off there? I'm still trying to find you, but you still seeing red. Still feeling hope, still feeling dread. Search and destroy all the things in my head. Search and destroy, would I be better off there? I'm still trying to find you, but you still seeing red. Still feeling hope,